Once upon a time there was a man named Andrew Carnegie. Andrew was born in poverty in Scotland, and his family emigrated to America when he was 13. He started to work for $1.20 a week, but by his mid-20s he was already a millionaire, and he went on to become one of the richest men in America. Carnegie had a very simple philosophy. Spend 1/3 of your life getting all the education you can. Spend the next third making as much money as you can, and spend the last third giving it all away to worthwhile causes. And give it away he did. Before his death in 1919, he had given away over $350 million. That's over $4 billion in today's terms. Among his many projects was funding for 2,500 public libraries, 66 of them in Ireland, and one of which was in Dún Laoghaire. He said, "A library outranks any other one thing a community can do to benefit its people. It is a never-failing spring in the desert. And there is not such a cradle of democracy upon the earth as the free public library, this republic of letters where neither rank, office nor wealth receives the slightest consideration." Andrew Carnegie was a very far-sighted man, but even he, in his wildest dreams, could not have envisaged the legacy he spawned. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Lexicon. The Lexicon, built at a cost of €36 million, opened its doors in December 2014 and is quite simply stunning. It is the most significant piece of public infrastructure to be built in Dún Laoghaire for more than 100 years. The Lexicon faces the sea like a giant ship, with a window to the world and with history at its base. The obelisk records the visit of King George IV in 1821, and in whose honour Dún Laoghaire became Kingstown and its main street became George's Street. Construction of the new building commenced in April 2012 in what was then called Moreland Park. The granite cladding commemorates the Dalkey granite used to build the pier and many other grand buildings on Dún Laoghaire. The red brick commemorates the Victorian buildings of George's Street. The granite and red brick theme is also a link to the Carnegie Public Library, built in 1912, which the Lexicon replaces. Its design was not without its critics. One lady said, "I can't walk the pier anymore without feeling sick when I look at that library. Why not talk about demolition?" County Librarian Mairead Owens, however, sums up the view of most, that the Lexicon embraces the modern concept of what a library should be, a key community space where all are welcome. The Lexicon Library provides a citizen's gateway to the collections built up over more than 100 years. It is a place where information technology and print meet to afford an unparalleled level of access to knowledge. The library has a floor space of 6,300 square metres, 80,000 items in its adult and junior section, 40,000 bookstore items, and more than 60 computers for public use. The Lexicon transforms the original concept of a lending library into a 21st century centre of culture and learning. Technology is at the forefront of the Lexicon, which features a self-service book sorter for 24-hour book return and multi-print devices for public use on-site, on the go or from home, along with workstations designed to utilise mobile technology and facilitate collaborative working. The Lexicon has a very active children's section, and the latest innovation is a book factory, where children will be able to create artwork and writing alongside professional writers and artists and create their own 8-page book, broadly following the theme of horizons, aspirations, dreams and visions. The Lexicon provides facilities for courses, lectures and meetings. It has a beautiful theatre and an excellent art gallery. It hosts art exhibitions both indoor and outdoor. It has computer facilities with free Wi-Fi and study areas for students. There is access to research materials. There are online magazines and newspapers, as well as the old-fashioned sort. Want to learn a language? The Lexicon is the place. Want to borrow CDs or DVDs? The Lexicon is the place. You need printing facilities? Podcasts? You need an e-book for your tablet or phone? Want to go to a lecture, a performance, a discussion group? Or do you just want to sit and relax, have a cup of tea and a bun in the coffee shop? You can participate as much or as little as you like, but one thing you cannot do, you cannot ignore it. The Lexicon is something you simply must experience for yourself. It has a serious wow factor, and you won't be disappointed. Stand at that great window in this public institution of learning and freedom and ponder Dún Laoghaire before you and the landmarks of its development. Ask yourself, what would Andrew Carnegie think of all of this if he were alive today? Given the man's nature, I'm sure he would be immensely pleased that his generosity has spawned such a fitting tribute to man's timeless, ceaseless, endless search for knowledge. I think the last word must go to poet Colm Keegan, writer in residence at the Lexicon. The gift of this place transcends time and distance. Its gift is our potential, and potentially infinite.